2020 is going to be over in a few days, and I might as well just punch out a couple more videos while I'm at it. So, I decided to do a three-part trilogy, if you like, and I will talk about what has happened to me 2020, both good, bad, and chaotically. Yes, you read that title right. I don't know if chaotic can summon up 2020, but I digress. Now, you're probably wondering, why is the camera like this? Well, I got new recording equipment. I have a microphone and I have a tripod, so my editing won't look like absolute dog crap. But, anyways, 2020 has affected me a lot this year, and I might go into minor or great detail, actually, when I talk about the negatives, and prepare to bring some tissues because that one might hit you emotionally, but I'll talk about that when I get done with this video. So, I might as well just talk about this one, and I've been planning about doing this for a couple weeks now. And I've been asking a lot of people, should I make it? And people have said yes, because they like my content. Excuse me. No, I'm not sick. I don't have COVID. So, yeah, I'm trying to come up with the words that have got me to do this video. And honestly, it's because of you guys. You guys have stuck there for me for most of the year, frankly, all of this year. Because, I mean, this year's been a big freaking kick in the sack. It's not even funny. I legitimately got kicked in the sack yesterday, probably. I don't really know, considering my cousins were here. But yeah, I'm going to talk about the good. There's going to be four things I'm going to talk about: music, friends, YouTube, and wrestling. Two of those you can obviously guess. But yeah, let's just get on to it. Friends, enemies, dogs, cats, turtles, and grandmothers all over the world. Kick back, grab a snack, grab your lover, or probably your ex, and join me as I count down, or not count down, as I talk about the good things that happened this year to me in 2020. I'm going to talk about music. Now, I have a weird history with music. Growing up, I listened to country, and then I managed to go into rock and roll turned into heavy metal. So, this year, what bands have I heard from? Obviously, Slipknot. I mean, they're one of my favorite bands of all time, considering that alternative music can go suck ass to a penile catheter, but I digress. Other bands that have helped me: Wasp, Accept, Saxon, King Diamond. Hell, I even listened to some black metal bands like the Barons of Black Metal themselves, Gorgoroth and the Hallowed Bathory, and even some Darkthrone in there. But one band that has helped me through this year is the metal gods themselves, the almighty Judas Priest. I never got into Judas Priest vaguely because I never was interested in them, until I heard Painkiller, their self-titled album. Painkiller got me into Judas Priest. Now, I didn't like it at first, and then I kind of washed away and started listening to Slipknot. And also this year, I listened to one of my favorite metalcore bands, Ice Nine Kills. I mean, it's heavy metal and horror combined. Two of my favorite genres combined. What else do you want? King Diamond does that as well. And vaguely, I've listened to a lot more of his stuff as time went on. But Judas Priest has helped me through this year. Some albums have gotten me through this year, and I will talk about some of them. Defenders of the Faith, Painkiller, obviously. Their newest album, Firepower, Redeemer of Souls, Angel of Retribution. That's a great comeback album. But personally, my favorite album from that band, as I already made a review about it, the harshly underrated Jugulator. That album goes by so fast you won't even know its existence fakely because nobody cares about its existence, and it's an underrated masterpiece that has Tim the Ripper Owens in it. Why is no one acknowledging it? And I'm pissed that it's not on Spotify, for shame. But I digress. Judas Priest has helped me through a lot this year. Even some of their bad albums, like Nostradamus, even though that's a good concept album. Demolition, which was god awful. It was a new metal. Oh lord. And I listened to Slipknot, they're a new metal band, but really for Judas Priest for the metal gods, no thank you. Even their first one, Rock'n'Rolla, was a terrible album. Even some of their bad albums, there's still some great stuff on there. So, Judas Priest has helped me through a lot this year, and I can't thank him enough. Rob Halford, Glenn Tipton, KK Downing, and Scott Travis, those are the members that I can only think of. And Ian Hill have helped me through this year. Also, I listen to 2 rap songs. I'm not a rap guy. I will never claim to be one. There's only 2 rap songs I like. Ricky by Denzel Curry and CMFT Must Be Stopped by one of my favorite vocalists, Corey Taylor, which his birthday happened to be a day that I will never remember, and I'll talk about that when I get into the bad stuff that happens here. But overall, those bands have helped me through this year, and I just want to thank them, even though I highly doubt they'll be listening to this video. Thank you for helping me get through this year. Another thing that's helped me get through this year is YouTube. Obviously, I make YouTube videos. I watch other YouTube creators, YouTube channels. There's some vaguely underrated YouTubers I would like to shout out. John Retland, his wrestling reviews and rants are hilarious. Filmmaster Adam J, I like some of his film reviews. Even some bigger ones, like obviously Vanos Gaming and his crew that have helped me through this year. The Rageaholic, even though that some of his things are not really the best, they are fun. Also, Wrestling with Regret. His year's been pretty bad, considering if you know, you know. But vaguely, the main people I would like to talk about is Solomon Pleasant and Smaug the DM. Those 2 guys helped me through this year. And I was part of a podcast. Was it earlier this year? No, I think it was it last year? It was last year, yeah. That was the most fun I've had in a while. And if you hear my outtake, if you hear my voice on the video, I sound terrible because I was using earbuds and not a microphone. But whatever. Smaug, if you have happened to be watching this video, and other YouTubers, thank you. You have helped me gotten through this year, and sorry. It's been very tough for me this year, obviously, considering if you guys know me personally. Smaug, Solomon, Filmmaster MJ, John Retland. If you guys haven't been watching this video, thank you. Godspeed to all of y'all. You've made me laugh. You made me cry. You make me go insane sometimes in a good way. My chats with y'all have been honorable. So thank you for helping me through this year. Another thing that has helped me get through this year is wrestling. Obviously, I'm a wrestling fanboy. I've been watching ever since I was 8. And let's be honest, wrestling 2020 has been very bad. No crowds, terrible booking decisions, just bad matches in general. But there have been some very good this year. WWE, It's been pretty rocky for them. There have been some great pay-per-views. Payback was a... I thought it sucked. I thought Payback was terrible. That turned out to be very good. WrestleMania Night 1 and 2, that was criminally shocking how good that was, besides some of the booking decisions. Royal Rumble, that was fun. SummerSlam, that was a good one. Clash of Champions I found pretty fun. And, some of the other B pay-per-views. AEW, they put out some good stuff. And I'll talk about AEW when I talk about the negatives. Not that AEW sucked this year, but there's been a tragedy. A tragedy that's happened in AEW. And if you guys know, then you know. But I watched some New Japan. I watched some ROH. I watched some other promotions. They've helped me through this year. There's some great guys I didn't even know that were on there that I thought were really very talented. NXT, it's been a pretty bad one this year. Their year started off pretty promising, and then COVID hit, and it just went all downhill. So yeah, there's not much to talk about on the wrestling forefront, but thank you for the promotions for helping me get through this year, because it has been a tough one. And finally, I'm going to talk about friends. You might have to grab your tissues here, folks, because I might get teared up, because a lot of these people have meant a lot to me this year. And I'll be praising some. And there is a list of people that I will be praising. So bear with me. Y'all have helped me through this year. For better or for worse. You've made me laugh. You made me cry. You made me feel good about myself. You made me feel confident. And I'd like to say thank you all. So, with that being said, let's start the praising. Haley N. I ain't going to be talking about, your full names, because I'm just going to shout you out by your first name. Haley N. You've had a rough one this year, and frankly, everybody has, but you've made it through this year. You've helped me through a lot with my depression and some of my darkest times. You've been there for me. Max F. You're like a brother to me. You're like a brother. Commander Canada, this is one of my Discord buddies. You're too young to be doing the things that you're doing, but your views on some other things aside, you're a cool kid. You've got bright stuff ahead of us, and you'll be very good for our server. Hardcore American Dream, another one of my Discord buddies. I don't really know you personally, but we will be having a podcast, and you're very passionate about wrestling, and you know your craft, and thank you. Sadie. Wow. This one kind of hits me, because you have feelings for me. And it's just... You've been there for me, and I've been there for you. You're very sweet. You're kind. You're friendly. You've made me laugh. You made me feel bad about myself on a couple occasions. But thank you for making my year a bit better. Tanya. Oh, crap. I'm one of your best friends, and I wouldn't trade you for anything in this world. I wouldn't trade any of you guys for this world. You made me feel how I really feel. You've had your downs, and I've helped you. I've had my downs, and you've helped me. So thank you. Maya, we don't really talk as much, but I mean, your TikToks on your story are nothing but hilarious. You're sweet, you're kind, friendly. I might be repetitive with these things. You're very beautiful. You you've been there for me. So, thank you for that. Jasmine H. Oh crap. You bully me, but in a good way. You give me a lot of crap. You talk about how I waited for 9 months to get a job finally, and you made fun of me for that in PE, but hey, haters gonna hate. Um, but you're nice to me. You give me a lot of crap, and I get overboard or overwhelmed with it. But I mean, you do it to just be you. But thank you for getting me through this year. Um, Kiri, Kari, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Um, there's not much else to say. That thank you. You've been there for me. We don't really talk that much, but we've. Whenever you're down, I'm there for you. Whenever I'm down, you're there for me. So thank you, Emily A. This one's punch to the gut. We've been talking a lot lately, and you know my feelings about you, and you know my feelings about me. But through thin and thick, thank you for being there for me. Thank you for getting me through my emotional stage, my depression, everything. So thank you. Reagan, we don't really talk that much, but you're funny, you're sweet, you're kind to me. So, thank you. BRadBrad8899. You know your cryptids. Smackle knows some more cryptids about, a little more than you, but you're very passionate about cryptids. And I hopefully that Goat Man episode that we're doing, I hope that turned out to be pretty good. Catherine, I mean, you live in the same state as me. You've been through your rough times, and I've been through mine, so thank you for being there for me. Kylie, I mean, we talked a lot, and then we stopped, and then we started talking again. You've been upset, you've been hurt, and I've been there for you. And I'll be there for you. Kaylin, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, and I apologize for that. You're weird. In a good way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being weird. I'm weird myself, for God's sake. You've helped me through this year. You've got me through this. And I expect you to get me through 2021 and 2022 and so forth. So, thank you for that. Caitlin, we don't really talk much, but you're passionate about your things and have your own views on things that I can respect. You're funny. You're sweet and kind to everybody you talk to. So, thank you for being sweet and kind to me. Hannah B, your cat looks cute. Yeah, you're there for me. I mean, all of y'all have been there for me when I was down, so thank you. California K. We were talking a couple days ago. We've had our past, and I'm glad that we got past that. It's been bad for me. and you know that. Um, it's just thank you. There's nothing else I could say. You're funny. You're sweet to me. You're kind. You're goofy. I would like to talk to you more. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Grace L. This is in no particular order, by the way. Ever since we started talking, you've called me your best friend. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Sammy M. This one got me. You've had your troubles, and I've been there for you no matter what. And I've had my downfalls too. And I hope your friend is okay after for for what I've heard. I hope he's doing okay. Thank you. Thank you. Anna, congratulations. You have a boyfriend or girlfriend now. You're sweet to me. You're passionate about many things. You have a bright future ahead of you. Chloe. Chloe D. I feel bad for you because you were dedicated to your ex and he just treated you badly. I've been there for you and you've been there for me when I was sad. Whenever we talk, it's nothing short but of special. So, thank you for that. Um, Miracle. Earn your money at Subway, girl. That's all I gotta say. Honestly, your name speaks for itself. You are a miracle to me. Cue the Shine Down song. Um, Thank you. That's all I gotta say. Just thank you. Finally, am I missing some? Oh, I Bridget. I like your lizards. I don't like your snakes. I don't like snakes. Please keep that thing away from me. You're beautiful. You're kind. You're sweet. That's all I gotta say. You guys have no idea how much I care about y'all. And then finally, Cheyenne. You're probably one of the most important people I've ever talked to. You always comment on my videos. You love me for who I was. I was goofy. I was a jerk to you. But you're still there for me. You still love me for who I am. I still love you for who you are too. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all have no clue how much this means to me and how much I mean to you. Um, I might go back and see if I missed anybody, because I feel like I may have, because I didn't do it in the order I wanted it to. But if you did get mentioned, thank you. Thank you for getting me through this year. So that is my video, guys. Here's to a better year in 2021. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more awesome content. Join the herd. Bye, guys.